might be hitting this drop a couple of times.
That's got to be racist. There's no way. I'm gonna just keep it real. There's no way that is like of our culture.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't make rules, but I just say it. We are going to be taking a look at Black Twitter, A People's History, the official trailer, which is brought to us by Hulu. I don't know what to expect from this. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. We're gonna get into it. Before we do, let me introduce the guys. Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase. What's happening?
Trust me. Y'all not ready for this one.
Love it. Live from the man cave. It's Caleb Gator, my one of God. Leo, what's happening?
Yep, here we go again. Hey, Disney. We know you own Hulu. So trying to hide behind this shit.
What you trying to say about Mickey Mouse, bro? I don't
You seen the Swiss cheese video.
Right.
Still with that? You still with that?
Easy, bro. Easy.
Deep in the heart of Texas, man. Listen, it's Wendeezy. What's happening?
Melanated people talking about melanated things.
That's it. How it goes, man.
Let's see what they say.
See what they're saying. As usual, the original trailer a link will be in the description for Hulu's YouTube page. Let's just get right into it. See what we got going on.
You know you're black when you cancel plans when it's raining.
You know you're black when you wear tall tees.
You know you're black when you can go to a cookout late and still be early.
Yo, where did we come up with these?
Yeah.
What was your digital footprint like before Black Twitter?
Black voices.
Black Planet.
I spent a lot of time on MySpace.
But Twitter was different. Black Twitter created a space to experience things together.
There's a Hotep Twitter.
Black music Twitter. There's definitely Twitter after dark.
And out?
This thing on?
Black people bring value to every place we gather.
Now come on. We move the culture forward. We did it, Joe.
I do know one thing, is that when Black Twitter showed up, it was at the most important time.
We can kiki all we want, but when you're black, you can't avoid the realities of this world.
And I might never come down. It's way bigger than just fun and jokes.
We used it to create change intentionally.
We stay on ready.
Talking about like Black History Matters. This is like Black history.
This historical record, you could turn it off like that.
And I might never come down. But as black people always do, we don't die.
We multiply.
Damn right.
My God.
Oh, damn right.
Okay.
Yo.
All right.
Rest in peace and salute Robin Harris.
Yo, for real.
One of the best that ever did it. Period, bro.
Yeah.
This generation can't even take a Robin Harris right now, bro.
What? No.
Yo, he'd be all kinds of canceled.
Oh, what?
I'm surprised they use him for that little snippet.
Yo, he'd be all kinds of canceled, man. So this looks like a documentary of how African Americans use social media to spark change and create a connection with a lot of the political and racial things that were happening in the country. When social media really became a thing, it's probably going to center a lot around the Black Lives Matter movement and whatnot. Because during that time, like that was, like almost the number one tunnel to just throw all of these stories that we were hearing and all of these news things that were coming out and pushing information back and forth. Like it really was. So Black Twitter really was a thing and whatnot.
But we set the trend, baby.
We also had some fun though. You know what I'm saying?
It's a fact. This listen, it's not really a lot to say, man. But this will give you a real in-depth look into how social media has such an impact on community and such an impact on our ability to tell our story. And in this instance, they're discussing it about African American community, but any community for that matter. Social media was just a great way for everybody to let people know what was going on. This is what's happened over here. Can you imagine what stories would have gotten buried if we didn't have social media?
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Like so many things would have gotten twisted. You would have got so many weird stories that would, with the wrong twists. But because of things like, Black Twitter and Instagram and all of that, you have people that live there that could say, hey, I'm standing right here on the corner where it happened, and this is what happened.
I mean, look, you got to look at it like this. Like, back in the 90s, right? They had that one guy who recorded Rodney King, and his unfortunate, happenstance and incident that took place with him, right? What did the news outlets do? They got a hold of that and they put it out there, and the world saw it. What happened next? Riots, destruction. After Rodney King, when was the next time you heard about police brutality on a national scale like that hit every major news outlet? You just didn't. You kind of almost felt like it disappeared until social media came up, till Black Twitter rose up. And then all of a sudden, that's when you start hearing about Jameer Rice, and you heard about, Trayvon Martin. You heard about all of this stuff because that was, that's where the use of social media was good, because the sharing of the information, like things that happen on my block, now everybody can see. You know what I'm saying? Right. On both ends of the spectrum, right? Like, the four of us are on here. We were chilling at the crib and made some jokes. Like, it would be jokes that would just stay between us. Mm-hmm. Now you can tell your jokes to everybody, and everybody's laughing.
Yeah.
So I mean, look, I'm gonna be interested. I'm definitely gonna watch this because, it is a people's history, man.
And like I was saying before, we set the trend. We've been setting the trend since the fucking goddamn beginning. So, and like everybody, like all of us are saying, social media has grown so much and helped so many people with so many different aspects of their life. Because you wouldn't be able, like, just on one aspect of the natural healing kind of stuff, like using herbs and regular stuff instead of going to big pharma for shit. Yeah. That's one of the greatest aspects that I've gotten out of it and out of using out of it. And I didn't realize that so many things that I didn't know because of the internet.
Yeah, no, listen.
Like you can use your soda, the top of your soda to hold your straw. I never knew that. I didn't know that I own 30,000 coolers, and I didn't know that the top, you can put water inside of it and it makes it colder. Didn't know that shit. So it also makes you feel stupid.
Hashtag, I was today years old.
I was today years old. And I found out. And that's the crazy thing, because as you start watching some of this stuff, you start realizing like you've been looking at the world upside down like a mug. It's so much stuff that we do just based on just normal tradition. You seen somebody else do it, now you doing it, and don't even realize that you're doing it wrong and whatnot. And then one day you see a 30-second video and you go, "Oh my fucking God, what was I thinking?"
Exactly.
So I definitely get that, man. And I mean, and it just doesn't stop there, because now even people that are independent entrepreneurs have a way to get their story out, their product and service out. People that disseminate information, the social media thing has really just allowed people to tap in and get the absolute answers. You remember there was a time where you had to go to the library. I know some.
Come on, Chase. We're gonna go ahead.
No. Listen, that's all right. I'm there. So you had to go to the library. You have to tell the librarian what you're trying to find. Then they would give you this whole decimal number.
Ooh, the decimal system, bro.
Like this long, and then they tell you, okay, you got to go look in that drawer and find this little card, which would tell you what bookshelf to look in, and then you'd have to go to the bookshelf and count across the bookshelf until you found the book. And then you had to open the book and read the damn thing to find the information you were looking for. And most of the time, you had to get 2 or 3 books. You couldn't just get one. So you had to read all 3 of those books to get your information, hope that it was in those 3 books, and then you had to put them books back and whatnot. God forbid if you forgot something, you had to come back.
Also,
and now
you have to make sure that they were telling the truth.
Yeah, and now you can just like, how to change a tire, and there's some genius on there that figured out how to lift up a car,
with duct tape.
Yeah, with duct tape and soda cans and some nonsense. And
even not to harp on it, but even just down to like a more granular level, the world changed so much 4 or 5 years ago when everything was forced to shut down, and social media kept a lot of people engaged and together. And it not only that, think about it from our perspective, how many awesome people, creators have we gotten to meet just through the power of social media? Just say, hey, saw your work, thought it was really dope, would love to talk to you. And we meet these people and we find them at comic conventions and shit like that. Like that shit doesn't happen today without social media. You can't
harder spotlight.
That's but it'll be a cool documentary. I have to check it out. See what it's about.
It definitely be interesting and whatnot. And so
but anyway, you guys let us know your thoughts below down in the comment section. Would you be checking out Black Twitter, A People's History on Hulu, dropping on May 9th, I believe it said it was. Definitely take a peek at it, see what's going on there. I will hit you guys with a quick spiel. Your boys are now up over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube. I don't know how we got here.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I do. I know how we got here.
And we keep on growing day by day. We really appreciate the love and support on our recent videos. But as I always say, these bills do not pay themselves. So please continue to tell a friend to tell a friend. Click the like and subscribe button below. Free for you guys. Helps us out more than you will ever know. Also, while you're down there, 2 things for you to check out. Number 1, we now have merch. Merch is now not just water cooler talk. It is an official thing that you can click and buy and represent your boys. We would appreciate it if you would consider doing so. The link for our merch store will be down in the description, mancave101.org. Also, while you're down there in the description, consider becoming a member of the channel, aka a hothead. That gets you early access to all of our content, which comes out. Also, you get priority comments in our comment section of our weekly podcast, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on YouTube. You get to make Leo drink. It's in the fine print. Don't let him say anything differently.
Nope.
That's the memo to agent. So you're good.
And you get, access to, see our videos more frequently and just stare at these bugs all the time, which we know you want to do. It's fine. You don't have to say it. It is what it is. We don't kink
also
shame.
Get to see them first. You get to see them first. That's important.
It's true. You get to see them before everybody else. So if you guys want to stay in touch with what we're doing, and we got more exclusives coming on the way if you consider becoming a hothead. There will be member exclusive videos coming in the future. A whole bunch of stuff we got planned. We promise you it's all dropping soon. So please consider becoming a channel member. Also, please check us out on all forms of social media: YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, Twitch, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Kick, and Rumble for all your viewing and listening needs. And until the next trailer reaction, catch you guys in the next one. Multiply.
You're black when. Oh, okay.
Yeah. What we told you, it's official. Yeah. Non-stop. 24/7, 365.